Halloween is in the air. Hey guys, welcome back to Morris Manor, and as you can see, I got probably my favorite prop of the year, Krampus, and oh my god, is he amazing. So, as you can see, I'm just turning around the box and whatnot, just kind of showing you all the details. I'll get better close-up shots of that in just a second. But I just wanted to go ahead and apologize that my mic quality is not great. Again, I don't have my good mic, so I'm really sorry about that. We'll just have to kind of go through with this. Anyway, though, as you can see, the back, there's a bit of a story. You can pause that to see what all that says if you want to. If you haven't seen the box in person, it is really cool. Probably the best designed box this year, in my opinion. As you can see, there's a nice close-up glam shot of Krampus with a bit of a description as to what he does and what he is. I also wanted to mention I really like the new handles they have, the way they kind of push in and they have a little, it's just cool that they have handles because the boxes can be pretty heavy. And yeah, as you can see, just the cool movie logo right up at the top there. I love licensed props, and this is probably one of the best, if not the best licensed prop there is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. Alright guys, so as you can see, let's open up his awesomely detailed box here. Once you open it up, this is roughly what you see, you know, just some cardboard and pieces of the prop, which is usually to be expected. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and start getting some of that stuff out and laying it down, just, you know, go ahead and get it all out in the open, which I think is usually what I do. If you guys have seen any of my unboxing videos, you've probably seen me just get everything out and, you know, just get it all arranged or whatever. Just to give you a rough estimate of how tall the box is, you can see it right next to me. I'm roughly 6 feet, I think. So it's a really big box. It's a very nice size. It's rather heavy because of all the pieces and whatnot that are in it. But yeah, it's a nice box, and just wanted to go ahead and point that out. So yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm just kind of getting all the pieces out and pushed to the side so we have a bit of a building area to work with. Go ahead and push the box off to the side as well. I actually did need to use the instructions for this one. Normally I wouldn't, but I just really didn't want to mess this one up because, you know, that would have made a bad video to just keep screwing things up and then trying to do them again, I guess. So yeah, just getting all the poles laid out there, put the base right on the center, and you actually have to connect this front one to the front of the base, which is, if you can't tell, I'm about to get out and show you. Yeah, you put the hoof there and it just kind of rests there. It's not really very secure. You connect it with some Velcro once you put the coat on. I wish it was a little more secure, but you know, that's really one of my only main complaints. And as you guys can tell, just putting some poles up there and reading the instructions. Next up, you got to put on the torso piece, or the piece that makes him move, I guess. There were some cardboard pieces attached to the top, so I got to cut those off. Yeah, and then you just kind of connect that into the leg poles. And that's about all there is for that. Then I'm realizing that I had the bad camera angle, so I had to change that so you guys could see the top of what was happening there. Shoulder support up there, and now you need to put on the huge back brace with another back brace piece after that. As if you guys can't tell, this guy is huge and he takes up a lot of space. So if you're thinking about getting him, make sure you have the space for him because he is massive. Yeah, as you guys can tell, just kind of putting the coat on or whatever, or getting it all untangled and ready for him. This is probably the most confusing part about setting him up because it's just hard to tell which way is the correct way the coat needs to go. I had to try a couple of times actually. I cut out most of my attempts from this video because that wouldn't make a very interesting video. But yeah, as you guys can see, just kind of putting that on, draping it over, and you gotta make sure the line, it all lines up. Sorry, you gotta make sure it all lines up with the shoulder connecting pieces so that you can put the arms through and whatnot. But yeah, so now that that's all put on, then you go ahead and while I'm reading the instructions, but you go ahead and get the head piece and you put that on. And I was not super pleased with how the beard came in the package, so I tried to straighten it out a bit and make it look better. There you go. And yeah, so I'm just reading the instructions to see what to do next. You put the hood on, and there's a bit of a Velcro piece that connects to the top of his head so that it's secure and looks good and everything. And then after that, you gotta go ahead and get the arm pieces, thread them through, and connect the little prongs into the shoulder support. And of course, do that with the other arm as well. I'm just trying to find where you gotta put it, and I think I got it. There you go. And of course, after the arms comes the hands, so you gotta go ahead and put the hands on there and connect the Velcro onto the top of the hands so that they work as well. So that you guys, so that they don't come off. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. I normally have a script for this, but I don't today. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the horns into his head. They were a little bit deformed, so I had to kind of, you know, fix it up a bit and bend them back into shape. I don't know if that might have just happened within the box, or maybe it was just a bad one, but yeah, I had to kind of do that. Just kind of make it look a little better than it did. So yeah, just kind of putting those in best I can, and then you have to actually connect some Velcro to the top so that it covers up the connecting pieces. So that was a little confusing, but I eventually got the hang of it. And last step is probably the most fun part of assembling him, is just kind of putting the chains all around him wherever you want. There's no real specific pattern, so you know, if you get him, just kind of spread the chains out wherever you want, be crazy with it, just have fun, make it look good, however you want to make it look. The chains can connect to certain pieces of each other, so, you know, kind of wrap them around or do whatever you want, which is kind of what I did, just, you know, drape them around, make them look good. They also have bells on them, yes, real bells, so that was pretty cool. It looks very Christmassy, very demon Christmassy, I guess is a good way to put it. Yeah, so that's basically the whole setup, just putting the chains on and finishing up. And like I said, there's no real pattern or real way to do this, so just kind of have fun with it. That's really about all there is, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the narration piece, and next up we'll get into what he does. So, thank you guys for watching, and check out what this boy does. Well, I guess that about brings us to the end of the video, since there is nothing really else I can show or do with him. Before I go, I did want to go ahead and say I'm really sorry for all the stopping and stuttering during this video. Normally my videos are better, and I have a script, but I don't do that for my unboxing videos typically, because I just kind of want to get them out as fast as possible, because I want to be one of the first ones to do an unboxing. I know I'm not, but I'm still, you know, up there, I guess. There's not a ton of people that have them yet, so I'm happy that I was one of the earlier ones. Either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you more this Halloween season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Then at a deadly pace, it came from outer space, and this is how the message ran.